finally got the last piece of side art in, so I'm going to kind of try to test fit it. If it's what I'm looking for, then we'll stick her on. So here's the seam of the new piece that I put on. Got some Bondo there because of the angle iron pieces that holds the seat on, and then I decided to go a different way. So what we have here is I basically set the artwork on. I have a towel with a couple flat rocks from outside. That's going to give me some downward force on there, so when I get the artwork positioned, then it basically is going to sort of hold it right where I want it. Within reason, you know. You can still move it around, but you got to kind of tug on it pretty good to get it to move. So what I'm going to work on now is just getting the outline there of the cabinet and all the artwork where I want it positioned at, and then after it's positioned where I need it to be or want it to be, then we can start to stick it on, and then the glue itself from the first bit of artwork you stick on will, you know, keep its position as long as you keep all the wrinkles out of the artwork, you know what I mean? So I pretty much have the art where I want it to be. So now what I'm going to do is peel the backing off the sticky side of the art, and then I'll begin to stick it from wherever I cut the backing off to the cabinet. And basically what I'll do is I'll get a damp rag, and I'll begin wiping back and forth on the art slowly down towards the bottom of the cabinet, hopefully to keep all the air bubbles out. I have the artwork laid down and stuck. I kind of took a hair dryer, warmed it up after it was stuck on, and kind of go over it again around the edges. So So, have the T-molding on. A buddy of mine bought this big 4x4 sheet of thin diamond plate. So I kind of asked him if he'd mind if I used a little bit this for the Daytona. I really think this is the wood here for like where your feet go on the seat portion of the game. So I needed to trim a little bit off of that to get it to fit when it's bolted to the machine. So I'm going to go in and reconnect the seat to the machine. I'm going to make sure that wood comes up in and out of the seat like it should. And I'm going to look at some other things because I may use this diamond plate for the flooring of the Daytona. My biggest concern is I'm going to have some flooring where the pedals are, and then there's going to be a slight drop off, and then it's going to go to that flooring on the seat right there. So I don't quite know how that's going to work out or look. I may want to use that heavier rubber, I don't know. Okay. See, my problem of deciding here is, well, as of right now, it's a little uneven, but it ain't bad at all. I mean, it's not bad at all. You know, this side's higher than that side by, I don't know, a 1/16 of an inch, maybe. So, as you may have seen in other videos, my thing is to make this a removable floor so you can get in and disconnect the seat from the cabinet instead of having all that angle iron that comes out here, you know, holding all this. The angle iron bolts clear in here to the side, ran through the inside of here, bolted another angle iron in between all this, and then had angle iron inside the seat. I just think that's a bunch of crap, to be honest with you. So I decided to do it the way that I did it, with the two 3/8 bolts going through the front part of this seat into the front part of the cabinet. I could make an entire one single piece to go across all of this, but anytime that I would want to maybe, or if I needed to remove the seat from the cabinet, then I would have to also take the pedals off, and I don't know if I want to do all that. So I could make two separate pieces, then I'll have a seam running down the center here where these two pieces butt together. I really like the one piece idea, but man, I don't know. I thought about doing the one piece rubber because, you know, the rubber could just lift up. You know, you can't really do that with diamond plate. But I also think the diamond plate would look a little better, in my opinion. I know it's not original, but really there's nothing else on here too much, so I'm still contemplating. Yeah, I want to make this floor removable so you can get into them bolts right there that could bolt it to the cabinet. If I make a one piece, then I'll have to remove the pedals anytime I want to take the seat off. But how much am I really going to be moving this? I don't know. Guess I just have some thinking to do. Need a paper template. I'm going to go cut the aluminum now. I guess that looks alright. That looks okay. Ain't really gonna see that much back there. So now what I gotta do is put the pedals on, line up these two holes up here, and mark the 4 holes in this plate so I can get them drilled. And then we'll be putting the pedals back on. Okay, pedals are on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and mark the holes. See, that hole's lined up. That one's lined up. So gonna drill some holes. Feels pretty even across there. I'm not going to complain about it. Okay, I'm here at the bloody drill press. I'm going to drill the 4 holes for the base of the pedals and stuff. Oh yeah. I still have to put the glass in and the trim piece that holds the glass. That has to be sanded down and painted. Just haven't got to it yet. I also need to touch up a little black right there. As what happened with that was putting the dashboard in, I chipped it. So I've got it done. I also need to clean off whatever that was on that coin door. I just haven't found something to get it off yet.
Please select a race course.
She's working real good, if I may say so myself. So this will probably pretty much finish up this video of this project anyways. Subscribe.
Start your engine.